On this episode of Lapeef, Let's Talk.
Energy coexist together.
Absolutely.
In a person? Are you asking like in a woman? Or what like?
Yeah, the woman.
I couldn't really hear them. They were going in and out.
I can play it again. We'll play it again.
No, my internet's like you can play it again. But are you asking like in a woman can femininity and masculinity?
Right, right.
Okay.
Yeah, because she said in the beginning, she said she was feminine and masculine. She said she was feminine, but with a strong behavior, so to speak. So I'm just asking, can it coexist together?
It can definitely coexist. I mean, I think it honestly depends if a person's in a relationship too, because like I think some women that are single and they have to be both to a certain extent. They have to be masculine. They also have to be feminine to a certain degree. And I think when you get with a person, it's difficult to kind of go away from that masculinity because you're used to doing things on your own.
This is about topic. It's not a comedy show. You are not a comedian. It doesn't make sense. If you don't have an argument that has any validity, that doesn't include insults, then just shut up. And stop talking until you talk.
It was Mr. Let Go.
Then you can talk.
No, it was Mr. Let Go's fault. I blame him.
Stop talking.
It's Mr. Let Go's fault. He said something about the wigdom.
Okay,
it's his fault. He said
I have the
triggering
floor.
word.
It's only me on the screen. So when somebody says something about like a wig or something, right? Just like I said to Andrea in the beginning, when I said, yeah, I noticed when you said I feel like, right? I literally told you like women say I feel like. I didn't say about you, just like the whole wig thing. When you start internalizing things,
nigga, don't
when a person says something about
why you gotta call him a nigga?
You gotta
come back, Kayla. Kayla, come back on camera. Come back, Kayla.
Shut your whole ass up. I'm sick of
Kayla,
that shit.
come back on camera.
No, I'll be back on camera when I'm back on camera.
Jesus Christ.
But the whole point I'm saying is when a person
it's mature for you to mind your
about
business and not tell me what to do. That would be mature.
And people start getting upset about the term, they're internalizing it.
You've been talking shit this whole night. Just be quiet. This wasn't even about you. Just be quiet for a change.
No, you're the one been talking, not me. What the hell are you talking about? Just chill out for a second, because the subject of the matter is maturity between men and women. So wouldn't it behoove us to show a certain level of immaturity since
now
we've been asking you to do that? We've been asking you to do that.
To do what in particular?
When Andrea was speaking and can she just finish? Literally, we've been asking you guys to stop. We've been quiet, we've been silent, and y'all just keep going.
Your Honor, the witness was not credible. Sorry.
Oh, you thought that was so funny.
Wow, that is so mature. That's
Taylor,
super
I
mature.
have no idea what you're saying. You just coming off your mic talking about this, so I really don't understand what you're talking about in particular.
It's okay,
not
beloved.
against you. I just don't know. What do you mean?
Mr. Let Go.
It's okay.
I think the discrepancy is that there have been lots of the same exact types of
There's an echo. Somebody has an echo. Okay, sorry. Somebody has an echo.
Well, if everybody else mutes, it'll probably go away. That earlier there were a lot of the same exact things going on, and it wasn't like, stop, you're being immature. But now, like, when a woman does it, it's like, oh my goodness, I can't believe it. Quest called me an N-word earlier. I don't like being called the N-word. I don't even use the N-word.
Well, Kayla, it's about the topic. The topic in particular is about. Just understand this. The topic is maturity between men and women, and then them two started going back and forth like big ass children and didn't stop. They both started insulting each other, and I bigged up Chavon for moving on, and then y'all came right back to the shit. So this is what I'm talking about. But overall, y'all mad at me. Y'all had the right to be mad at me.
I'm not mad at you, Mr. Let Go.
Of maturity. That is the freaking topic.
I'm not mad at you, Mr. Let Go. I think the problem happened when JR said it's going to be Chavon, then Kayla, then Andrea, or whatever order, and then like the men started like jumping in and laughing.
Because y'all weren't saying nothing.
I mean, I think it was
Am I
like,
right or wrong? Y'all was taking like 15 seconds to unmute. Am I right or wrong?
Y'all, I wasn't even on the list. I wasn't even in the queue to respond necessarily.
But did
I'm
you
just
see
saying,
that?
I think that's what happened.
But did you see that? It was taking time for each person to unmute, and we on the show. So podcast or show, like simple etiquette is nobody, we can't have a silent moment. So when y'all were silent, I said something because that's more entertainment than silence. That's just podcast etiquette.
No, I
it can't be silent moments.
I get what you're saying. I mean, I always say that. Like people like, hey, why do you talk so much? We're on a show. Like I get that, Mr.
Yeah, I feel you. I feel on that, and I agree with you on that. That's the only reason why I said something. I was just trying to make a joke.
The question,
add something to it.
Like, does anybody else want to speak on the topic?
I have something to say.
Okay, go ahead, Chavon.
She didn't spoken already, but go ahead. Y'all got it. Fuck it. I don't know what the fuck going on tonight.
What's wrong with me? What's wrong with me saying something?
Nah, you can go ahead and say something, Chavon, but JR, don't forget about these super chats. These bitches getting a little heavy.
No, it's the last thing. It's the last thing. So I think like with maturity too, right? There also comes like a sense of like compassion and actually caring for that person or whoever you're dealing with. And I think that that's very, very important. And I kind of do that in my day to day because it is important to me. And I haven't always been like that. I honestly, back in the day, really didn't give a shit.
Do you think dating you now is like versus when you were younger?
Let me call somebody and have them answer.
I mean, you got a strong personality, so I want to know. Like, I'm eager because you're very smart. Like, you're a strong woman. Like, I want to know. Like,
I think dating me now versus when I was younger, I'm a lot softer. Believe it or not. You know how it is.
I can believe that. Yeah.
Because I'm very close with my brother. I've always been feminine, but I had a masculine energy that I didn't understand how to.
Harlem, period.
Yeah, I didn't understand how to really like embrace him, the him side of myself with her. I would think that.
Can femininity can you hear me? Okay. Can femininity and masculine energy coexist together?
Absolutely.
In a person? Are you asking like in a woman? Or what like?
Yeah, a woman.
I couldn't really hear them. They were going in and out.
I can play it again. We'll play it again.
No, my internet's like you could play it again. But are you asking in like in a woman can femininity and masculinity?
Right.
Okay.
Yeah, because she said in the beginning she said she was feminine and masculine. She said she was feminine, but with a strong behavior, so to speak. So I'm just asking, can it coexist together?
It can definitely coexist. I mean, I think it honestly depends if a person's in a relationship too, because like I think some women that are single and they have to be both to a certain extent. They have to be masculine. They also have to be feminine to a certain degree. And I think when you get with a person, it's difficult to kind of go away from that masculinity because you're used to doing things on your own.